We got Mr. Jan Lucanus, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, sir?
Brother, I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm just glad that you're back with us, man. We always excited because y'all always got something. Y'all always got something real fancy, man. Y'all always got something fancy when y'all come through. You know what I'm saying? You always got something fancy. So we got something fancy for you this time.
Oh, wow.
We got something fancy for you this time, my friend. This is our Mortal Kombat room and our VR experience. Yes, sir. I told you we ain't playing games. I thought you knew. I thought you knew we don't play games in here.
I don't think you understand how excited I am for Mortal Kombat.
April 16th.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, baby. This is our Mortal Kombat room right here. As you know, you could take it, shake it, and bake it. Take it wherever you want. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
This is how we do it on the next level. You can use your Oculus with this if you want to as well. But I just wanted to show you a little show off, a little quick for you. Let you know you in good company. I can't have y'all be the only one, on the come up, man. You know what I'm saying? With your 2 million views, I can't let y'all hurt me like that.
Oh, thank you. It's a 6.2 now, I believe.
You see, you close your eyes for 2 seconds. Let me bring in some of your crew here. What's up, Cordero? How you doing?
Great.
Juice.
My man Vin in the house. Telly Wong, where you at, baby? There he is. That's it. Yes, sir. We got the whole crew in here today now. We got the whole crew up in here.
I think Vengeance and Tai Chi Wonder are going to join us, hopefully. And I got Autumn here on the side. And I got Andra here. They're in front. So we're all here ready to go.
All right, well, let me change rooms then. Because did I change it up on you? Let me see if I changed it up on you. Did I? Yeah, I think I changed it up on you. I think I did. You know how that little engine that could. Did I just switch it up on you? Warrior room now, baby.
Wow.
Did I just flip the script on you to the warrior room? I think I did. Boom. Where you at? We're going to have the Kung Fu Mac attack coming up June 18th through 20th. We're going to have JFH as a part of that. But this is the Warrior Room. We're going to have a bunch of the cast members in here for y'all so that we keep this thing alive. But I invited you guys here. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Everybody on TikTok that's watching, yeah, IG Live is great. We're live on TikTok. We're live on IG Live. We're here with Demetrius Angelo of the WarnerMedia's Urban Action Showcase, doing some talking about Justice for Hire and Wash the Hate with Telly Wong and our JFH heroes in New York that produce some amazing stuff for Wash the Hate. So this is all about us standing together in solidarity as heroes for human rights. Honestly, like we all need to treat each other wonderfully. So that is what we're doing today.
Well, you keep on talking, man. Keep on telling us all about what you're doing with the initiative, and I'm gonna.
The bottom line is
a little later.
What Justice for Hire is. It's near future sci-fi. It's not sci-fi that takes place 20 years in the future, or 50 years, or even 5 years in the future. It's sci-fi that takes place days in the future. We are days away, or the Justice for Hire ethos is to fictionalize solutions to real world problems that happen days from now, or problems that are happening right now. And how can we use creativity to actually structure new ways of thinking and new ways of approaching challenges. And so JFH follows the whole concept of an app that's like Uber for heroes. Crowdsourced justice is something that is actually happening right now, but how do we navigate this new world? And so Justice for Hire contemplates the organization of heroes, and it's a show. We're producing a show together. We're building a cinematic universe, but we want to direct creativity toward helping the world, because the old patterns, the way things were done, they just won't work anymore. You know, we've never been at this point in history before where we're all interconnected. We're all experiencing things together. Right? You know, people across the world have these phones, these studios in your pocket, these windows into the world. So if we don't figure out how to essentially transcend the old hero's journey model, which is the model of a single hero going out to bring fire back to the community, or to go and slay a dragon, that single hero, all of that doesn't work anymore, because we are all the heroes. We are all on the journey. We all have to work together to actually achieve the next goals. And there's no blueprint for that. So we have to come up with it together. And that's what we're contemplating with Justice for Hire, is a collective hero's journey, all of us working together. And I mean, Telly's been working on Wash the Hate for a while, and it's the perfect opportunity for us to come together and say, hey, you know, part of this whole collective journey is us actually looking at the problems that we have in the world right now, and saying, hey, well, I want to be better. We need to be better. Here is a way through story that we can contemplate that together and potentially find new avenues to grow, to unite ourselves as people, and to uplift the world. So, you know, I'm just ecstatic that we have folks like Telly that have built organizations that are open-hearted enough to be able to say, hey, what's going on with JFH? We can help work together and actually build something and address a problem that's real in the community. And then for JFH to be able to have heroes, that, you know, people coming from the crowd that are creators, like Vintij, like Juice, you know, Vince, Tai Chi Wonder, or Ruben, you know, Cody, you know, and to see how they take their creativity and channel frustration, channel the energy that's going on in the world, and say, hey, look, here's a way that we can be constructive. And that's what I really think that Vintij and the team has achieved with. I mean, it's a proof. It's proof that we can do this together. What they've achieved with their short film is proof. So yeah, I'm talking too much, but
well, Telly, where did Telly go? There he is. Telly, we want to talk.
Here.
Yeah, I see. We want to talk to you a little bit about Wash the Hate and how it started, because this is not anything new. You know, it's branched off to obviously hashtag Stop Asian Hate, but it all started with Stop Wash the Hate. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy week, as you all know, if you've been all following the news with what happened in Atlanta with the mass shooting. And this is sort of the latest and the worst of this wave of attacks, violent attacks, unprovoked attacks on the Asian community here in the U.S. And with Wash the Hate, this was a social media campaign that my team started last March, March 17th, actually, of last year, when we started to see a lot of attacks and discrimination against the Asian community as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. And we wanted to do something, because my day job is working at a marketing agency, and this is a volunteer grassroots-based initiative that we did. We just felt that we needed to do something to raise awareness about this issue. And obviously people are talking about it. We're talking about it in the news, and it was making headlines, but we wanted to create new conversations on social media with young people, with the folks that might not necessarily be following the news every day or mainstream sources, and just sort of living on social media. So that's what we did with Wash the Hate. It was a social media challenge. We asked people to wash their hands, talk about hate, talk about the pandemic, and then that sort of snowballed into a PSA campaign. And then we were quiet for a little while, but obviously beginning of this year, there's been this renewed wave of violence against the Asian community, and specifically against Asian seniors. And that's when Jan and we started talking and trying to figure out if there was some way that we could collaborate and bring all our different forces and resources together, and that's how you have this collaboration that we're going to share with you today.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with the Wash the Hate. And here we go. Let me restart it. There we go.
I can't hear it, Demetrius, on our side.
You can't?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what I need to do to make sure I can hear. Let me unshare, and then I'm going to reshare. Okay. Let me unshare.
Yeah, this is Vengeance's Wash the Hate. To be clear.
That's Vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vengeance put his out, and
okay.
Vengeance is short, and Vintij and the team Juice and Tai Chi Wonder put theirs out, which is a more expansive. It's longer. It's about 6 minutes long. Yeah, Vengeance is like 49 seconds or something like that.
Okay, well, we're going to do this one first. Oh, I see. I got to share audio. Got it. Here we go.
That really makes me upset.
Can y'all hear it now?
Since the outbreak of COVID in the United States, hate incidents against Asian Americans have been on the rise.
What is hate? Hate is something that really makes me upset. Racism as well. When you combine both together, you use it to pick on the innocent people of the Asian community over some stupid virus. You act like a child. It makes you a coward when you decide to hurt innocent people. And for what cause? Go and visit washthehate.com and make a difference.
Okay. That was that one. Now we're going to share the next one. All right. Let me share the next one. Bear with me 1 second. And here comes the next one.
No. Switching the camera. I go by Vintij.
I'm Juice. Tai Chi Wonder, and I'll show you how to unlock your inner chi.
Hello?
個仔啊，哥哥今日俾人打，打得好嚴重啊！俾嗰啲好憎唐人嗰啲人打，我而家同差佬講緊嘢，係咁啊，拜。
Alright, bye.
Damn. He was such a gentle, kind man that always put the family first. He went through so much just to come to America in order to provide a better life for our family. He didn't deserve this. What the fuck? Us humans have been living on Earth together for eons. We still haven't gotten past racism? Science has literally proven that we all come from Africa.
So tired of this shit, man.
So why are we still so separated and divided?
Yo, I gotta breathe.
Hey heroes, Vincent here. I just went through some rather unpleasant experiences. A family member actually just got murdered by a racist. I had a little racist encounter myself right afterwards. So I'm feeling a lot of negativity right now. Sadness, anger, depression, and if I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of loneliness as well. So I'm just calling upon JFH to see if there's any heroes that are willing to hold space for me or to share some words of wisdom. Yeah. Vintij out.
Anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other to die.
He's right. I did feel the anger eating away at my body and mind.
You must learn to move the stagnant chi. Take a deep breath into the belly and release. So how do you guys feel?
I feel peaceful. I choose to be peaceful.
Yo, so some heroes pulled up. We got Tai Chi Wonder. We got Juice. We got my homie Dream. We got my brother Ralph. And then we got our homie Chris. AKA Words. AKA Words.
Oh, that's so.
Yo, I feel so much better. We had a delightful dinner. Dim sum, you know what I mean? I got to expose my non-Asian friends to Asian style dinner, and we blending cultures, you know? That's how we do. So thank you guys. Thank you, JFH. Shout out to JFH.
It's a bathing experiment. Wash
Yeah.
your hands.
Wash our hands.
Wash your hands. And dim sum.
You don't want no racism. You want to be clean.
Man, that was awesome, wasn't it? That was awesome. I love how this generation, man, is flipping the script and just putting a spin on things culturally. You know what I'm saying? The blending of cultures. You know what I'm saying? The realization that we're many nations under one blood. You know what I'm saying? One race, the human race. And it's all about the blending of the culture. That's what New York is about anyway. You know, we always been about that. But it's important to see the people that are actually standing up and speaking out about the atrocities that are going on today. And that is cowardly. Why won't you pick on somebody like Bruce Lee? You know, pick on someone that, you know what I'm saying? Pick on someone that's going to be a challenge. Why are you messing with the elderly? That's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. We understand that, you know, there's a lot of influence from the past regime, I'll say, that was negative and gave people basically a I guess you could call a hall pass to act the fool. I'm gonna call it how we used to call it, a hall pass to act the fool. And that's kind of spilling over. But I feel with the new uprising and people saying, dude, we're not standing for this. Enough is enough, you know, and that's important to stop it now. See, that's what happened with Black America. They didn't stop it. It took too long to stop. That's why it's hard to slow that freight train down. It's hard to slow a freight train down that's been going for hundreds of years. But this right here did have a stop for a while. Now it's trying to start again. But we got the right people in the right time to say, no, we're not having it. Shout out to JFH. Shout out to TikTok because, man, there's a lot of people speaking out on TikTok and other social media. But right here, this is definitely another level, man. Shout out to all you creatives, man. Cordero, then all you guys, you guys are really good. Oh, hold on. There's somebody here I didn't see. Who's this? Andra. Oh, I didn't see you, Andra. Sorry. Had you over there hiding, girl. That's Miss Tech right there. That's Miss Technology. Anyway, tell people how they can do this too. That's just it. You can do this too. So Jan, if you can explain to people how they can be a part of this initiative of Wash the Hate and the JFH world in general, but especially this initiative that this is making a difference. This is content that inspires change, and that's what we need today.
Sure. I mean, you can go to justiceforhire.app right now, and Wash the Hate is our first nationwide mission. Like, we are completely focused as a community on the Wash the Hate mission, and it's too important right now. Like, it's too important to take your frustrations, your perspectives, your inspiration, whatever it is, to channel that energy into creativity. That's it just needs to happen across culture. So, for us, where it's a no-brainer to say, hey, everybody in the JFH community, this is what needs to be done right now. We need to be talking about like washing the hate away and replacing it with love and upliftment. Like it is the most logical thing to do. It's the right thing to do, and to see Vintij and Juice and Tai Chi Wonder just come together and say, hey, again, like you could respond to this negativity with more negativity. Like you could do that, but that's the old narrative. And if we keep doing that, it'll simply just lead us to more destruction. So like, what do we do instead? And you actually have to think about like culture can't go where the language hasn't gone. We just can't do it. So the language of our stories, we have to be able to digest that to actually make progress. I mean, that's what, if Star Trek has taught us anything, which includes us having cell phones in our hand, Star Trek, essentially created the idea of the cell phone. We wouldn't have this technology if it wasn't for someone thinking it up and bringing it into our inspired creative space, so we could look into the future. So why don't we look into, again, the future of the next few moments and say, hey, well, how can we create a different moment for our tomorrow, our literal tomorrow, or our later on this evening? And that's that for us, for the JFH community. It's us creating cinema. It's us working together to tell stories, and it's us, right now very focused on Wash the Hate. So you can go to justiceforhire.app right now and take on the Wash the Hate mission. You can create a hero, or you can even become a client. The clients are also heroes, but they essentially are like the eyes and the ears of the community. If you see something in your community that is going on that is especially related to Wash the Hate, let us know, so that the heroes on the app, because we're in character, so there's clients. It's like Uber for heroes. You can either hire a hero or become one and get paid in our series, in our cinematic universe. Now you can let heroes know, hey, this is going on in my community. Do something about this creatively. And so there's something for everybody that wants to channel their energy into something more productive, something creative.
Yes, sir. I want to talk to you filmmakers, man. Vin and I got Mahalia here. Here we go. All right. So Vin, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Cordero. Unmute yourself if I muted you. And I want to talk to you about the process, how you guys came together to create that PSA, which I think is really, really, really cool.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
So, yeah, a lot of people may think like it takes a long time to create something like that, but while it did take work and it did take some time, it wasn't too hard to create, So I think anyone can just pull out their phones and then just start recording and then maybe put a narrative over it later as well. You know, like there's a lot of ways to do this. So just try it. You know.
Yeah, we pretty much did that overnight.
Yeah.
Basically, right? That was less than 24 hours that we started that. We started that in like 10 hours after he like gave the assignment.
Yeah, I also like to say that it's very interesting, Justice for Hire, because now we are given a platform to inspire others instead of telling others what to do. Because essentially, like even without this Justice for Hire platform, a lot of people are being empowered in our society nowadays. So nobody really wants to be told what to do by some other people, you know? So I think given this platform and creating this cinematic content, we can inspire others to do better, you know? And also for the solution of us breathing and being more peaceful, it's not necessarily to say we just breathe and be peaceful, you know? It also has to do with balance. Like we do have to stand up as well. So yeah, I just like to throw that in there in the mix of this delicious dish.
So
Vintij.
who came up with the concept initially, and what made you guys use that form of martial arts? What made you take the road of peace versus vengeance? You know, because Bruce Lee, he wasn't playing games. Fist of Fury, baby, he wasn't playing games. You know what I'm saying? Against racism. Bruce Lee was taking it to him. You know what I'm saying? So what made you guys go the Jet Li route of Tai Chi master?
So Telly, remember what you wanted to say, because I want to hear what you have to say. But what made me take that route was me just meditating upon the whole thing. You know, like you can't really solve an issue without realizing the root of it. The roots of this issue isn't these humans, is not the vessels, you know? It's a psychological thing. So and if you go back in time a little bit, you start seeing how the society has become brainwashed by certain stereotypes because of what they put in the media. So for me, instead of like fighting someone, instead of like punching people in the face, racists in the face, I was like, yo, how can I make Asians, like how can I clarify our image? Because we're not just these bucktooth rice eating people. Like we eat rice for sure, the rice is delicious, but that's not only who we are, you know? So I think it's important to clarify it, and how we do so is by creating dope ass creative cinematic content, you know? It's sort of like what our African American brothers did with the N-word, you know? They switched it from something so negative and turned it into something of familiarity, you know? So yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Go ahead, Telly.
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate Vintij. It's such a powerful and personal piece, and I think and really it sort of underscores what I've been thinking about this issue over the past year, because anyone can use a hashtag, anyone could reshare some, you know, some image, you know, that's taking a stand against what's happening right now. But I think what Vintij you offered in this film, and with the other creators of JFH that are addressing this issue, it really allows for much more nuance, and because I think language is very limited when it comes to expressing our souls and how we feel about this very delicate issue that's happening right now, when racism and hate and everything like that. But really, when you experience that film, I really get to step inside your mind and experience all these different feelings that probably words might not be able to fully express. So really, Vintij, thank you for that, and sharing yourself and putting yourself out there, because I definitely felt how personal this is to you.
Thank you, man. And I like how you were able to taste the different tastes and spices that I used in the film. So yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, because I think that's what, the power of this platform and Demetrius's platform is that we're having different types of conversations that, typically are not had and not had enough across different communities, talking about shared experiences and really coming at it from a different perspective that doesn't just sound like, talking points from a politician. So really, my hats off to you on just sort of expressing yourself in a way that's really purposeful and impactful.
Thank you, bro. Wonderful. Okay, so once again, Jan, unmute yourself, Jan. Jan, unmute yourself. Yes.
No, I just want to say.
Unmute yourself, sir.
I did. You're good now, right?
Yeah.
It really takes like a hero. It takes a lot of guts to stand up and do what Vintij did. And I think this is super important for people to recognize, because we are culturally shifting into a hero's culture. Like it is happening. We are moving from the space of coming to terms with concepts of victimhood and actually putting ourselves in a position to be the heroes in our own lives. And it's awesome and underlined by seeing what Vintij and the crew did here, where Vintij is saying something, as Telly was saying, this is very, very personal. You have to go out on the line to stand in front of a camera and to tell a story. You have to go out on the line, and you have to open up something inside. And by you doing that, there are ripple effects just within other people. And that's the whole point, is for all of us to connect in a more open-hearted way. So, my only comment was to point that out, that how much bravery is required to do something like this. And I'm just super grateful to be associated with it, because this is exactly the kind of stuff I want to see personally. I want to see people coming out of their narrative, their position in life, and showcasing that to the world, so that we can all have a better understanding. And that's what I think Vintij really and the team accomplished with this. And so that, yeah, kudos there, Ron.
Absolutely. One more time, and once again, I want you to clarify how people can be a part of the initiative, where do they need to go, and they don't have to do it this way. They can do it their way. This is the Dr. King way. You might want to do it the Malcolm X way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own freedom of expression in this platform. So once again, where do they go? How do they sign up for the initiative? You guys are fancy. You got the .app. Y'all not .com. You see what I'm saying? Your .app. So go ahead and tell them what to do.
So you can go to justiceforhire.com also, and
Okay.
justiceforhire.com is really more like the hub where you can see the series that we're producing together. There's episodes on there. There's assets that you can download as a hero or as a community member to help make your own Justice for Hire films, to tell your story within the larger story. But then if you go to justiceforhire.app, that's the actual app. That's where you can take on the Wash the Hate mission. And you can do it from social too. You can do it from Instagram. You can do it from TikTok. We have instructions on pretty much every platform. I think it's not even on Twitter if you use that. So it's everywhere. But it's very, very focused if you go to justiceforhire.app. And you can access that right from justiceforhire.com/join too. So it's all there. And today we're actually launching the Cast Chat. Andre's reminding me on the other side of the screen, but we're launching Cast Chat in the app, because up to today we've been using Instagram to centralize our community. Everybody has. I'm actually turning the camera right here. We've been using Instagram to centralize the community. So it's been Instagram throttles you on 33 people per private chat. So we have our cast split across multiple private chats, and people can interact on there. And then we have the JFH Discord. And so the whole community's kind of been scattered around these multiple mini chats. So today, for the first time, we're actually launching chat on the app. And so that all heroes, all clients can talk together consistently within the JFH app. So again, that's justiceforhire.app. And if you went to justiceforhire.com, you'd still be able to find it and a lot more stuff.
All right, that's what we're talking about. Be a part of the solution. Stop talking about the problem. Be a part of the solution. Even if you just put a hashtag in your hand and put your palm up to the camera. Let people know that you stand for something and you're not going to fall for anything. Tell them that you're standing up for justice and you're not going to fall for injustice. So, games ain't to be playing. This is New York. We standing up, baby. LA, around the world, London. Come on, somebody. Hong Kong. We doing it all over the world, y'all. As long as you can access these applications, you can be a part of the action. So we want to thank JFH, thank Telly for being a part of this, thanks Vin and Cordero, everybody that's a part of this process, because we talked about earlier the process to success. There's a process to your success, and this is part of your success. This process here is part of the success to get the people to say, you know what? We're not going to tolerate injustice no matter what it has on, no matter what it looks like, no matter what type of hair. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. We're not going to tolerate it. And as soon as that message starts to spread like the coronavirus, come on now. Soon as it starts to spread, things will change. And I'm hoping that will be more immediate than not. So I want to thank everybody that came on board today, once again, to work with us. I'm going to quickly do a raffle that I promised these folks that we were going to do. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. And the winner is what they said. Who the winner? Oh, Terrell Rogers. Terrell Rogers, you got 24 hours, Terrell. 24 hours, Terrell Rogers. You can see it right there. I ain't make it up. You saw I spun the wheel like I said I would. I didn't make it up. You got 24 hours to get that raffle. We're going to send you everything, man. We're going to send you everything, Terrell. We got the Blu-rays from Warner Entertainment. We got the HBO bag. We got the Hi-Ya bag and the Triple Threat Blu-ray and the Well Go USA shirt and the ring light, I believe, from Ultimate Wireless. If you signed up, if you ain't signed up for Ultimate Wireless, it's too bad. If I don't see nobody in there, you ain't getting that. You can get the HBO. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I want to thank each and every one of our guests today. Thank you, Damon from Ultimate Wireless, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Vin. Thank you, Cordero. Thank you, Telly Wong. Thank you, Jan Lucanus. Where my girl at? I didn't hear from her today. My app friend. I thought she was on for a second. Oh, there you go. You were on for a second, weren't you? I can't hear you, girl. I can't hear you. He got you on mute. You know he loved to mute you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something very quickly, and I think it's so important about the approach that how our heroes took in completing this mission. It's all about how they react, and it's not creating guilt, because the more we cultivate the guilt, the more defensiveness we nurture. So from what they did not. They just resolved, and they got to a resolve. So I just want to commend them for that and for the perspective shifting. And it's so great. I cannot wait to see all the other content on the app, and that's why we're here. So thank you for everything, and thank you for your support, Demetrius.
Absolutely. But just a note, y'all can go to Bruce Lee route. If y'all want to do some Kung Fu fighting, you can go to Bruce Lee route too. We support that.
Fully support that.
We support the Malcolm X approach. We don't mind foot up the behind. You know, I don't curse. We don't mind foot up the behind. So you do that too. All right, ultimatewireless.com. Okay, Wash the Hate. Well, hashtag Wash the Hate, look that up. Of course, justiceforhire.com, and then you could go to the .app. But until then, we want to say thank you. We want to stay safe. Listen, it ain't over till it's over. Stay safe, wear your mask, do your social distancing. Don't go acting a fool like some states. You know I be telling old people, don't be acting a fool like some states. You know what I'm saying? And then be right back where we started from. So, use wisdom, and everything you do, use wisdom. But I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing you guys in June for the June jump off. And then, of course, we're gonna check in with you guys next month, because we always want to hear what you got to say. And we appreciate the launch today, guys, of the chat in the app, right? The chat in the app today.
You can chat in the app.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Be a part of the action. All right, guys, we appreciate you much, and always one love, baby, one love, and we'll see you guys next time. All right. All right.
Thank you, Demetrius. Love you.
Love you.
Stay safe, everybody.
Oh, yeah.